Good morning, everybody. Michael from Attention to Detail and Timber. Oh, just checking out a truck that just came by. So I had thought I had a brand new Mazda, but I have a 2015 Mazda. I want to do a quick before, and looks like it locked on itself. So it's got some rock chips here. Very unusual spot on the side. Got some big chips, but it's a coworker's daughter's car. I did the husband's car, so you can see how you have all the dirty handprints and a lot of stained leather here. So, I mean, it's pretty dark. Of course, you have a really light white leather, and back doesn't look too bad. So of course I'm gonna get black on, like a white almost, but it's a tan. So today I'm gonna go through the process with everybody. So, car's fairly clean inside, so it shouldn't take me that long inside, but I'm gonna go through my process, how to protect this, how to make it look as best as possible, and protect it from the Arizona elements. Alright, so there's the before, and what I'm going to do now is I've got my Sun Joe 2030 PSI. I replaced the wand with just a trigger. I've got this cool little turbo nozzle on it that sprays in a circle like a car wash. My foam cannons, I have several of them. I'll probably use the Griot's Garage one today. I do have a video where I changed the orifice of the cannon to a 1.1 millimeter when you're using an electric pressure washer. I definitely want to restrict that soap a little bit more, give you a little more suds. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get my bucket, fill it up, rinse it out, and do the rims. Clean those out with my brush. I usually put in I'm kind of an eclectic detailer, so I use kind of what I started with, what I like. I throw the Diablo gel wheel cleaner in there just to get it kind of sudsy. You can use any soap, but I have a lot of it, so I'm just gonna use that up. And then I use my Diamond Bright from Superior Image to get rid of the dust on the rims, and I'll show you that in just a second. All right, GoPro Magic. Timber's all upset. Her sister's twin just walked by. So I have my Diamond Bright and pressurized sprayer. Nothing fancy. Watch out, go away. And I'm just gonna spray the tire and the rim, try to get behind the rim there. Get where all that brake dust is. This stuff is a miracle world right here. So I'm gonna take my brush. This one is Easy Detail brush. There's many brands out there of your rim brushes. Make sure you shake it off, get those suds in there, start at the top. Work your angles. Now, for all you out there that may want to criticize my videos, I'm a weekend warrior, and this is not a $100,000 car, okay? So we have all these high-end videos where they're taking off the rims and they're ceramic coating it. Okay, I'm just cleaning it. I'm gonna shine them up. Nothing special. What am I doing? I'm doing the right products, the right technique, and I get great results. I'm going to take any coatings that are off the tire. It looks like we got some red curb road rash here. Not much you can do about that. So then I got my big brush, just going to kind of work it around. I don't spend a ton of time. I got a small brush just to get in any dusty areas there. For what I charge for a detail, I don't spend a massive amount on the rims, but everybody's like, wow, how did you get that so clean? Well, it's just the process and the right chemicals. So that's it for that. I'm going to work my way around, then I'm going to rinse the car off, then I'm going to come back and I'm going to clay it with my synthetic mitt. When the car is dry, I will put my tire dressing on, and then sometimes, depending on the rim, I'll use my my quick detail spray and hit the rim in case I have any water spots on there. All right, more to come. Just to show you something quick here. So I'm rinsing off the roof, and you'll see a little bit of water beading, but watch when I hit the pressure on here. A little bit on the sides, not a lot, I mean a little bit, but there was a detail sticker on the car. Now, you have a lot of detailers, mobile detailers out there who do a really good job, but you know what? I do this on the side. I'm passionate about the vehicles, so I'm going to put on the best possible product. The product I put on the cars for a sealant is 30% silicone dioxide, the highest levels you can get in before it starts becoming into a true ceramic type coating. It will harden on the clear coat. It will give you the longest lasting protection in Arizona of any product that I've ever seen. It's been tested, proven. It gets the vehicle super shiny, but it's long lasting. Most pastes, waxes, any kind of synthetic sealant will, at the maximum in Arizona, only last about 6 months. So even that being said, mine costs a lot more. It's better, but I want to do what's best for the vehicle, and you know, the friends and family of coworkers and everybody that I detail for, they come back regularly, you know, at least once. I always recommend at least once every 10 months, you know, 6 to 10 months. Don't let it go past that. You want to keep getting that protection on your paint in Arizona. More to come. Now a little foam action. Surface wash, Griot's foaming surface wash right there, Griot's Garage. You can see how thick it just stays, clings to the car. So I'm going to set that to the side. I'm going to get my Griot's. Now, everyone can see this. I've tried other mitts. See how you have this diamond design in there? It really decontaminates the paint well. It's my favorite. If I'm using a hand clay, obviously, that takes a lot longer. You have a chance of dropping it. Once you drop it, you can't use it anymore. So what I do is I'm priming the mitt on the windshield, and See the foam's still on the car. I just do a section at a time. And you can feel and hear if you got something a little crusty on there. Then I'm gonna go straight lines, back and forth, you know, overlapping. And I wanna make sure that this surface area, before I put my sealant on and before I polish it, it's nice and decontaminated and super smooth. My video on why I should clay has gotten a lot of reviews. Appreciate that, all the people watching that one. This is important before you apply a sealant or a wax. The only time I would recommend any wax is if you're anywhere but a hot climate like Arizona. If you have your show car and you're applying that, you know, very often, carnauba wax evaporates at very low temperature compared to Arizona. Today it's going to be 117 or 118 in Arizona. Now I have my amazing drying towel from Max Shine. I like to do my glass first. As you can see, it just one shot just dries it really nice. Just helps you out at the end of the detail if your windows don't have any water spots to just easily. I'll show you how I just put a little mister on with my new amazing Angel Wax Vision. This is my new latest and greatest glass cleaner. It's expensive, but I put it in a salon mixer, or salon sprayer. It's morning in Arizona, trying to get this done before it gets hot. Then I'll pull the car in. It's already in the 90s at 6 a.m. Kind of crazy. We have want to get that sealant on before the sun starts hitting the paint. And so what I'll do after I dry it, I'll go over real quick, see if there's, hello, nice hair, see if there's any minor scratches. So that's kind of one of the things I do. That's a little more of a service than most detailers, because I'm not charging extra for it. That's why my business is called Attention to Detail. Kind of like here, you got a nice little scratch there. Catch it with a nail a little bit. Hopefully I'll be able to polish that out. So I'm going to continue drying, then I'll go through the scratch removal process real quick with you. Be right back. All right, so I'm back with my Griot's 3-inch polisher. Steady workhorse. It's got the trigger on the bottom. I'm using a wool pad. Why? Because I know how to use it, and after the years of finally many details, I've gotten comfortable using it. I only use a DA, random orbital polisher. I don't want to get into rotaries. Yeah, they save you a lot of time, but you can do a lot of damage in about a second. So I just shook up my heavy compound Manzurna 400. This is my go-to because it cuts and polishes. I'm gonna go ahead and butter up my my wool pad here. Not crazy amounts, just a little bit on there. So I see a couple little, got a little scratch here and a little here. So I want to watch this edge. I do have a product where I can get that wax off, but want to just stay away from that plastic edge there. So Start off on one, spread it out. You can even see where that is right there, okay? Then I'm gonna lock it in, ramp it up to about 4.5. Take my nice microfiber and she gone. Took that from another YouTuber. Sorry if that's copyrighted. All right, there we go. I still got a lot of product on here, but let's see what we got with this little scratch right here real quick. Boom. So that's my process. Very simple. Then I will take a nice little stiff brush here. Get that wool pad back, put a little more product on, work my way around. It only takes me about maybe 15 minutes. Get these minor scratches out, then we're gonna go on to the sealant process. All right, so I found these microfiber pads, but they have a little pouch here for your fingers. Kind of like them, and they don't fall off your hand. So I'm going to just wet that pad down and bring it out real good. Shake it. So I'm using my secret sauce, my SiO2 spray. So I just got that a little damp, especially if I'm dealing with I'm gonna prime this pretty good. Especially if I'm dealing with a darker car, it helps to just put a little bit of moisture behind that. I'm gonna go a 2x2 section here on the hood. I'm gonna follow it right up with a nice dry microfiber. Super slick, super shiny, lots of protection, nice thin layer. Now I'm gonna hit the whole car and we'll be back for the next process. So just went through and cleaned the back seats, the door panels. Just huge difference on this with just a little bit of cleaner. Really got it easy. So as I've shown you in other processes, much lighter. I'm going to show you my process. So let's get down and dirty here. So let's do the bottom. So I have my interior DG cleaner by Superior Image. A little overspray there. Okay, I'm just going to hit this pretty good. You can see how stained it is. Just melts it right off. Use my brush, soft bristle brush. I'm gonna go through and agitate this. You get some overspray, that's okay, It's just that simple. Look at that. Look at the difference of that. Night and day. Let's do the back here. It's going to be 117 degrees today, so we got a lot of cranes coming in here and air conditioning units. It's time for every neighbor. I just had mine replaced a couple weeks ago. Okay, soak that down. Let's get our brush. And you have some stained areas here. I'm going to try to go over that a couple times. I want to get this so it kind of starts sudsing up a little bit, but you can see it just dripping the dirt, oils off of there. Look at that. Ugh. Yummy. So I'm gonna give this a quick wipe down. Get a couple layers of that dirt off of there. Keep lifting it off. Let's go over it again. Driver's side's obviously the worst. Little bit of a difference there, everybody, right? So you can see how dark it is here compared to here, just that little bit. So I'm gonna switch towels real quick. Got one in the back here and vacuumed out the back. So these are just older microfiber that have been washed many times. They're still soft, so I always use those for the interior. So just show you how amazing this detail spray works. So let's just check this out, this little area right here. Just easily lifts that dirt off of there. Looks like there's a little bit of a stain there. This is the hard part. This is where everybody's arms are. It's not really hard though. Watch this just melt off. All right, I'm going to continue to work this area, get the other seats, wipe everything down, and then treat everything. So you see all this white here on the steering wheel from the, so same thing. I've shown a video of that. Used a, excuse me, different cleaner. So I'm going to kind of soak this a little bit. Tell you this interior, look at that. So you can see the white from all the oils, and just gets it nice and clean. All right, more to come. Okay, now I'm putting my finishing touches on. One of the interior products, I use two different ones. This one, it is Silk and Shine Dressing, WeatherTech, New Car Scent. Reason I like this one is it has UVA and UVB protection, pH balance formula, non-oily, greasy, or sticky residue. So I put it on one of these applicator pads, and then I can just really get in there and just put a nice, you see it's not super shiny, it's kind of right in the middle, but just put a little mister on there. Woo, camera. It also has a New Car Scent, which is nice, but as you can see, leaves it nice, clean, fresh looking, and put some good sun protection on there. And so I'm gonna put a leather conditioner on it because it's white. I'm probably gonna do the Superior Image one. It's gonna look a lot, it's gonna pop a lot more. And seeing these seats were dirty and now they're going to white. I want to make them kind of stand out a little bit. So then the last one is I do my Griot's Garage wash and wax. Smells like grape gum. I do that on the door jambs and all around just to finish the car off, and then I'll show you the after video. I can wipe this on everything, dash, plastics, and just looks, as you can see the difference there, it just looks fantastic. So more camera action and we'll be back to do a quick after video. All right, here's quick after of the interior. As you can see, those white seats got real white. Nice protection on there from the sun. The door panels, the back, everything's conditioned. The leather's conditioned. Outside has my silicone sealant on it, which is good for, this was actually a 2018 Mazda, so just a few years old. It's still in great shape, super shiny. Watch your eyes. But it came out great. Any questions on detailing, shoot me an email at detailinginttempe@gmail.com. I got some new cool videos coming. I got one of the worst cars I'm doing. I'm actually flying out of town to go do it. That video will be coming end of next month. I'm doing a black Corvette with acid rain spots in it. Just a lot of heat damage. Came from Texas. So that video might be a two-part series, and hope everybody's enjoying the channel. Don't forget to subscribe and smash that like button. Take care.